How long can you survive underwater? Water is the source of life, but beneath its surface lies a delicate boundary between survival and danger. One of the most fascinating and terrifying questions we can ask is, how long can a human survive underwater? The answer isn't a simple number. It is influenced by biology, physics, psychology, training, environment, and sometimes pure chance. From Olympic swimmers to deep-sea divers, from unfortunate accidents to miraculous rescues, this question has been tested in labs and in real-world emergencies. In this comprehensive exploration, we'll break down what happens to the human body underwater, examine cases of survival, explain the science of drowning, and uncover how far the human spirit and training can push the boundaries of endurance. Beneath the waves, number 1. The human breath hold limits. Most people can hold their breath for about 30 seconds to 1 minute without training. This is considered the average duration before the body sends strong signals to breathe. However, professional free divers train to override those signals. Untrained person, 30-90 seconds. Trained free diver, 3 to 5 minutes on average. Elite record holders, over 10 minutes. The current world record for the longest static apnea, breath hold, without inhaling pure oxygen first, is over 11 minutes. With pure oxygen, the record extends to over 24 minutes, set by Budimir Gobat in 2021. These durations require perfect relaxation, lung capacity training, and suppression of the body's natural urge to breathe, caused by increasing carbon dioxide, not a lack of oxygen. Number 2. What happens to your body when you hold your breath? Holding your breath initiates a series of changes known as the mammalian dive reflex, a survival mechanism shared by marine mammals. Bradycardia. Heart rate slows down, peripheral vasoconstriction, blood flow is restricted to vital organs, spleen contraction, releases extra red blood cells for oxygen delivery. Despite these adaptations, the buildup of carbon dioxide becomes intolerable. At some point, the body forces an inhale, often reflexively. If underwater, this leads to water entering the lungs, triggering drowning. Number 3. The process of drowning isn't always immediate. Here's how it typically unfolds. Struggle, panic, and movement consume oxygen. Breath hold, usually 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Involuntary gasp, water enters airway. Laryngospasm, vocal cords close to block water, but oxygen is cut off. Unconsciousness, brain starves of oxygen. Cardiac arrest, within 4 to 6 minutes. Heart stops in warm water. Permanent brain damage begins around 3 to 4 minutes. In rare cold water cases, hypothermia slows the body down enough to preserve life longer. Number 4. Cold water and extended survival. Cold water, below 15 degrees Celsius or 59 degrees Celsius, can kill through cold shock, a sudden gasp followed by hyperventilation and cardiac strain. But it also offers one strange benefit: hypothermic preservation. When the body is rapidly cooled, especially in children, metabolism slows so much that oxygen demand drops dramatically. There have been extraordinary cases of people, especially children, surviving 20 to 40 minutes underwater after falling into icy water. Example: a Norwegian girl survived 40 minutes under an ice-covered lake. Due to rapid hypothermia, her brain activity returned after warming, an almost miraculous event. Number 5. Oxygen, equipment, and scuba diving. Survival underwater changes completely with equipment. Scuba divers breathe compressed air or gas mixtures and can remain submerged for hours. The duration depends on air tank size. Depth. The deeper you go, the faster air is consumed. Physical exertion. Technical divers, using rebreathers, recycle exhaled gases and can stay underwater for 6 to 8 hours. Commercial saturation divers may live in underwater habitats for weeks at a time, but dangers still exist. Decompression sickness, the bends, nitrogen narcosis, oxygen toxicity. Diving isn't just about breathing, it's about managing pressure, gas, mix, and time. The role of training and psychology free diving isn't just physical, it's psychological. Free divers train to slow their heart rates, remain calm, and resist the panic reflex. Mental training is just as important as lung capacity. Stress, fear, and panic reduce breath hold time drastically. Calm divers can resist the urge to breathe longer and keep carbon dioxide levels manageable. Military divers, such as Navy SEALs, undergo extreme training to control body responses underwater. Real-life survival stories. Some of the most fascinating cases involve miraculous survival. Anna Bogenholm, Sweden, fell under ice skiing, trapped for 80 minutes in freezing water. She was revived with no brain damage after her body temperature dropped to 56.7 degrees, 13.7 degrees so. John Smith, USA. 14-year-old fell into an icy lake and was underwater 15 minutes. Revived without neurological damage. Harrison O'Keene, Nigeria. Trapped in an air pocket underwater for 3 days after a ship capsized. Survived due to trapped air and low water temperatures.